This is a lesson on inverse functions, and in this lesson you will be able to generate inverses with tables and graphs. In order to do this, you need to know how to create a table and how to plot coordinates, and you'll show that you can do this through independent practice to 80% accuracy. So let's take a look. Inverse functions. An inverse function is a relationship where the x and y values have been switched. We call the original function f of x and the inverse function f of negative 1 of x. And so if we want to write inverses in a table, we simply switch the columns. So we put x on the y side and y on the x side. So notice the original x and y is negative 3, negative 6, and we switch that to negative 6, negative 3. And we do the same thing for every other x and y coordinate. The x becomes y and the y becomes x. Now on a graph, notice that the lines are symmetrical, so they flip over the line y equals x. So the line y equals x is this green dotted line here. And notice that it creates a mirror image for the two graphs for the two functions. So let's do an example. It says, fill in the table of the inverse below. Next, graph both functions and the line y equals x. So first thing we will do is fill in the table. We're going to switch, remember, switch all of your x values to y and all of your y values to x. So x is now y, so I'm going to put 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the x column. And I'm going to put negative 3, 0, 3, 6, and 9 in the y column. And so to graph f of x, I will just plot each of these points, and I will plot the original graph in black, okay? Actually, no, yellow. All right, so I have negative 3, 0, negative 3, 0, 0, 1, 3, 2, 6, 3, and 9, 4. Okay, and I'm going to try to draw that straight as best I can. Okay, now that's f of x, and now I'm going to graph the inverse, and I'll graph that one in blue, and it is 0, negative 3, 1, 0, 2, 3, 3, 6, and 4, 9. And I'm going to draw that line straight as I can. And now I'm going to draw the graph of the line y equals x, so we can make sure it's a mirror image. So that line would be here. I'll just use green dots. So y equals x is 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, and so on. And so notice, if you look at my green dots, that the graphs, the graph and its inverse, are mirror images of one another. And this is what we will be doing in today's practice. We will be writing the inverse of tables and graphing the inverse of graphs. So let's revisit our learning target. Our goal was to be able to generate inverses with tables and graphs, and you can do that because all you have to do is switch your coordinates. And you know how to create tables and plot coordinates. We've learned that in previous years of mathematics. And now it's time for you to have an opportunity to practice. That concludes this lesson. Thanks for watching.